Hello everybody, today I'm going to be reviewing the Mpow DS-D6. The Mpow DS-D6 is a smartwatch or activity tracker that you can get on gearbest.com or a multitude of other sites for about $20, and I'll have a link in the description below. So, the Mpow DS-D6 is a fairly easy to use and simple smartwatch or activity tracker. It's more of an activity tracker than it is a smartwatch. So, the way to use it is you basically just have one button, and that turns it on and off. If you hold this all the way down, it will turn it off. If you hold it down, it'll turn it back on. Tap it once, brings up the main screen. You can see the battery life, the Bluetooth signal. You can see that there has a time and there is a date at the bottom. Tells you the day of the week. Hit it once, and then you get the amount of steps you have for the day. About 879 for me. Twice, you get the BPM. If you can see, it's probably a green light. No, there it is. That is the heart rate monitor. It is trying to get your pulse. Tap it one more time. We won't let it do anything. You'll get how far you've traveled today in miles or kilometers. And it's set to kilometers right now. So 0.5. You hit that button one more time, and then you get to the kcals. The kcals is the amount of calories you burned today. Hello, Dan. I can see myself down there. And that translates to about directly regular calories burned, from what I know. And then this is the Find Phone feature that you will need the app for. So let me get my phone real quick. It's over here. Alright, got my phone. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to that again. You have to have the app open in the background on your phone for this to work. But we'll go back to that. 3, 2, 1. I have my phone on silent and vibrate, so it just does that. But as you can see, it says Find My Phone. Sweet. And that's that. And to charge this, there is no ports on it, as you can see. There's the light on the back. And to charge it, all you do is you take the band with the metal end and you just pull it up. So you just gently pop it out like that. Ooh. And then you get the little module, which is the actual whole thing. And it's a Bluetooth, or it's not a Bluetooth, it's a USB device, which you're probably going to want to have a extender to charge this, because it's sometimes in some ports kind of hard to plug in. But I'm going to review it, the last feature, like this, because it's easier to hold. It also gets fingerprints pretty easily, so that's another con. The last feature I'm going to show is if you hold down the main button, or the only button, you hold down that button, you get to this screen. You tap it one more time, and you get to run mode. This now will be constantly trying to take your heart rate, and it is going to count up how long your run is. Tap it again. This is your current beats per minute of your heart, your current steps you've taken, kilometers traveled, and calories burned. And this is just a small, I guess, a single run. So you want to do this right before you run, and then you can know exactly how far you've ran and how many calories you burned during a run. And to quit out of this, all you do is you hold down the button again, and it should stop. Just like that. The app on the phone I will go over shortly. And there's a lot more features you can set on the phone that are pretty good. So that's the quick review of this, and let's head over to the app. Alrighty then, so let's open up the app. And here is the app. It's very simple. There's about 3-4 main pages you want to look at. And the first one is your activity page, which shows your total steps. You can change this from 1,000, 2,000, like 4,000, and 8,000. Steps for the day that you want to travel. It also shows that in miles, and it shows the amount of calories you burned. You swipe it to the side, and you get your sleep. So this also will track your sleep. See myself again. Hello. It says I got about 8 hours and 20 minutes of sleep. That's fairly accurate. It's not completely accurate, but it's around how much sleep I got. I got probably about 7 hours and 40 minutes though. So that's a deal breaker for you. And then you can actually click on it. I think it's at the top. Yep. And there's a chart of your deep sleep, your light sleep, your average heartbeat, your heart rate, and your awake time, which I don't think you can actually do anything with, but I was awake for probably 20-30 minutes between my actual sleeping. And then you can scroll through, and it will tell you your BPM and the time, and if it was deep or light sleep. We go back. Come on. My phone screen's being a little difficult. There we go. Go back, and here is your heart rate. So this is your current heart rate. If you click the measure button, it will then start measuring your heart rate. This is normal. It says, good physical condition, keep it up. Keep at it, so that's good. And the settings page, which is one of the most important parts here, so let's go to that. Come on, it's a little hamburger menu. I believe that's what some people call these. And there's my name, and there's my device. And this, where you have your name, that is where you set up how much you weigh, and I believe how far you want to go. And then units, you can change from imperial to metric, which I have it on imperial because I live in the United States. Then there is health, which I'm not exactly sure what health was. Okay, no, health just opens up the health app. You can set these things to be recorded. I'm just making sure. Don't want to get all my personal information, you know. Yeah, you know, Dan. Language, that's pretty self-explanatory. And then we want to go to this. This is the biggest one, and this is the most important ones. So there's Find My Phone, which you can set on and off. It will then add that screen to your watch. There's a goal reminder, so once you hit your goal, it will, of course, tell you. Wrist up display, that is if you have your wrist like this and you go like that, it will then show you. We have the heart rate monitor, mine is set to auto, which drains the battery life a little bit more, but it also just means that I can have a more accurate heart rate monitoring, which is good. Smart reminder, which you can set a bunch of different things: Skype, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, emails, SMSs, and calls. So whatever you get a call from someone, or a text, or a Facebook notification, you can have it vibrate on your wrist, and it's pretty okay. It's fast, but it also disappears really quick. So if you get multiple notifications, you won't know what one of them was. And then you'll look at your wrist, and sometimes it's gone. So it's like, don't rely on it necessarily for that. But it's nice to know that you got something on your phone. Vibration strength, there's high, medium, and low. I have it on high, and high is still pretty low, so not great. I could be a little bit higher. Set alarms. I have mine set for 7:15 for when I wake up. And it just vibrates, and then will vibrate like 5 times, and then snooze for 5 minutes or something like that. Back. And then there is reset, which we're not going to reset it. Firmware update and unbind. And that's about it. So, if you want to put your wristband, or your watch back in the wristband, I should say, is you want to take it, and you just slide it into right there, and then you pull up. And then it should just snap in on both sides. A little finicky to get in, but there you go. And that is the review of the Mpow DS-D6. It's about 20 bucks again, and I'll have a link in the description if you'd like to check out the page, see other reviews. It is water resistant and quote-unquote waterproof, dust resistant, so take that as you will. I don't know if you should go swimming with this, but maybe if I go swimming, I'll give you a little test. So, that's that. Have a great day, guys, and see you later.